being told to us in our childhood, which had creatures like unicorns, mermaids.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Megha. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Do you remember me, by the way?
I think I've had two sessions with you maybe before this.
No, we only had one session. I think
Okay.
it's a long way back ago. I think it's been 2 months now.
Yeah, my memory is a little faded, so maybe one. Okay. So how have you been? How are your sessions going with Clapingo?
Yeah, they are going good. Yeah, I'm enjoying
Excellent.
it. I'm
Super.
also learning.
Nice. I'm very happy to hear that. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Please don't tell me it's a boring weekend. Please tell me you're going out or watching a movie or something.
Why should I do that? Why should I tell that if I'm not actually going anywhere? Because it's so hot over here in
Uh-huh.
Nagpur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's horrible. The heat.
Okay,
It's
what's the temperature there right now?
I think it might be around 43, 44.
43, 44. My goodness.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's humid also. So yeah,
Uh,
a bit.
I don't blame you for wanting to stay indoors.
Yeah,
So,
we have
uh,
no choice but
yeah,
to
I can
stay
understand.
indoors. Yeah.
So, plans of watching any movie at least? Anything on your movie list?
Uh yeah, I have a few shows that I need to watch. There's one called The White Lotus. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's really nice show. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
The White Lotus,
The White
and
Lotus.
yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty good. Pretty good. Very worth watching. It's like it's a mixture of everything: comedy, there's
Mhm.
drama, a bit of suspense, and some action going on. So yeah, it's a concoction of everything, and
Super.
yeah, it's very well written, and it's very realistic and relatable. So there is this
Sounds like the complete package.
yeah, there is these are different tourist there are people that go to a resort
Hmm.
somewhere in, I think it's in Hawaii or somewhere,
Okay.
and it's about their daily life that they spent over there,
Hmm.
and the incidences and troubles that they uh, get into over there.
Okay, okay, okay. Great.
And
Makes sense.
there's also a season 2 of it, and I'm yet to watch it, so I'm looking forward to watching that one now.
Nice.
But
So when
but
is
I
it?
don't
Has
have
it?
Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
Prime subscription now. It has expired, so maybe
Oh,
I'll have to look it up on the net.
I think it's time to renew your subscription.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome then. So today I just went through the session document. It talks about fantasy, right? So how would you define fantasy?
Well, fantasy, I think, is something that everyone wishes for, but mm, never get in their life.
Okay.
It's some wishes and desires that we have,
Yeah.
uh, that we
So some
fantasize
wishes,
about.
some fantasies, some really uh, crazy dreams and aspirations that we have, right? So those are called
Hmm.
as fantasies. So
Right.
there are a lot of creatures in our stories that were being told to us in our childhood, which had creatures like unicorns, mermaids, treasure
Hmm.
at the bottom of the ocean. So, a lot of
Hmm.
these mythical concepts were also shared with us many years ago. So, do you believe
Hmm.
that at
Right.
any point these kind of creatures had existed, or do you think it was a figment of somebody's imagination?
Well, it was definitely a figment of imagination. These are all mythological stories, and there might be some reason for them to have originated.
Yeah.
Uh, some misunderstandings or something that people couldn't rationalize about, and
Yeah.
then these incidences were uh, told to other people, and so I think some might have even uh, spread some rumors and added their own version of the stories, and that's how it got evolved. And I guess that might be the background of it.
Right, makes sense. Yeah, somebody might have seen something and maybe misinterpreted it to be something else, and then
True.
that
Yeah.
story kind of uh, caught
By the way,
speed.
are you? It's very bright. Your video.
No,
Like,
I'm not
is the
sitting
sun
outside.
like
It's the
sun is shining
sunlight
very
from the
bright?
window. Yeah, the sun is shining very bright.
It's
Yeah.
so bright that it's looking a bit washed out. Actually.
It's okay. I like it to be a bit bright because this room is otherwise a little dark. Okay, so if I
Hmm.
keep all the windows and doors closed, then it'll look really dark, and I don't feel like working in that kind of an atmosphere. So this is good. It's all
Okay. No.
bright
No
and
worries.
sunny.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay. So during the weekend, what breakfast did you have today? Anything special? Anything different, or just the regular stuff?
A bit different, you might say. I made sabudana khichdi.
Mhm. Oh, that's
Yeah.
yummy. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
That's nice. But I don't think it's very nutritious
Mhm.
as a breakfast option.
Is it?
I
Okay.
don't think it doesn't contain much nutrition. I think it's mostly carbohydrates.
Yeah, but carbohydrates like these are also important for your brain to function well. You know? We
Right.
should eat complex carbs, not
Hmm. Refined.
unnecessary refined things like
Yeah. But
pizzas, burgers, and stuff.
I don't think these are complex carbs. I think they
Mhm.
might be refined because they are made from a plant, like a sap, the this smooth thing of a plant, the stem. From the stem of
Okay.
a plant, these are made, and then they are made into small granules by processing them. I
Okay.
don't think.
I've heard sabudana one. It's a great source of carbohydrates, which gives you good energy
Mm,
for the rest of the day, so that you
mm,
don't binge the rest of the day. Second, it also has a good amount of potassium, so your
potassium.
blood
Okay.
flow. Yeah, so it also promotes like very healthy flow of blood and keeps your BP in control. So this is what I had heard
Okay.
from I think my mom's yoga teacher many years ago.
Mm.
So I can't vouch for how authentic it is, but this is what I've heard.
All right. So then it seems good. Not bad.
Yeah, I think Indian
What did you
breakfasts are
have?
very good. I made rava dosa today. I made rava dosa and green chutney. So that was my
Oh
breakfast.
wow, awesome.
Yeah,
I like raw dosa very much.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I
the
just
crispy texture of it, and if you add some chilies and onions to it,
yeah,
yeah, it's really yummy.
it's yummy, right? Absolutely. So I just learned to prepare it a couple of days ago. So now I'm trying to have it
Mm.
every day for breakfast so that I become even better at it.
Proficient at
Yeah.
laying the batter
Yes, the first
on the
attempt was a flop. The first time I made it 3 days ago,
floppy.
it was a flop. I had to discard the entire batter. It was so bad.
Mm,
Then I don't know. I feel a bit stubborn when I can't do something. I feel a bit stubborn that I have to do it until I get it right. So afternoon for lunch again, I prepared the batter. Again, I made it with a lot of
mm,
patience. This time I was
mm.
very patient, and then it turned out fine. And then I just copied the recipe for the next 2 days. So it's fine now.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice that it turned
Yeah.
out well then. Well,
Yeah.
hard work paid,
Yeah,
and it always
exactly.
does pay. So, do
Right,
you
right.
consider yourself a perfectionist in some way?
In some way, when it comes to the necessary tasks, I'm a
Mm,
perfectionist. When it comes to tasks that I don't consider essential, I slack. So I'm a mixture of both.
right.
Right, it's like that. So because
Mhm.
how about you? Do you consider yourself to be a perfectionist? Are you very critical of yourself, of your work?
I do. I do.
Mm,
I pay attention to detail a lot.
mm,
I dot my I's and cross my T's
mhm.
whenever I'm supposed to, or whatever work I do.
Yeah.
And uh, but in some way, I think uh, it kind of uh, hurts my work negatively, because then I'm so uh, bent upon doing things so perfectly that I then
Mm.
start procrastinating things if they don't go well,
Mm.
and so I delay the things, and yeah, it just becomes a vicious cycle. And so I have to work on this. I have
Yes.
to uh, I have to be satisfied with myself, even if I don't do 100%. Even if I even if I do good enough of a job, I think I should be happy with it.
Yes, absolutely. So there needs to be a balance, you know.
Hmm.
Sometimes we focus on getting things done perfectly, and it takes forever to complete it. And because of that one activity, everything else starts piling up because we've just been
Right.
focusing on one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There is a term. There is a psychological term. Actually, it's called perfection procrastination paralysis.
Perfection, procrastination,
Perfectionism, yeah, perfectionism, procrastination paralysis.
paralysis. Okay,
Yeah, so
it
it's like,
sounds complex. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, so you're so obsessed with perfection, so it kind of you put off doing things because
Hmm.
things are not going well,
Hmm.
and so it leads to procrastination, and then so this procrastination kind of paralyzes your life or your work. So you are
Okay.
like stuck uh, doing nothing. So basically, you
Nothing.
are,
Yes.
yeah, and then so this it paralyzes you, and it's a cycle that repeats. So
Makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah,
it's
I've been
psychological
there,
thing.
experienced that. So now there's a term, but I have
I've
read
also
one.
experienced this. Yeah,
Mm.
and it
So
sucks. It sucks really. You are not able to like really get out and
mm,
do. It's that inertia that always
mm,
uh, doesn't allow you to do things.
absolutely yes. So for me to get out of this loop, I read one quote. It said,
Hmm.
"Done is better than perfect." Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
done is better than perfect. It means if you want to succeed in life, you should always work towards completing things as soon as possible. Um, Instead of nitpicking on things till it is
Hmm.
perfect, right? So yeah, so yeah,
Right.
that
Right.
changed a lot of things for me. So now when it comes to my work, I think perfectionism is good, right? But the other aspects, you should just keep getting things done as fast as possible and not be hell
Hmm.
bent on
Hmm.
only one thing. Okay.
Yeah, we should not be bothered about it too much,
True,
I
true,
guess.
absolutely. And now, completely I deviated from the topic. So again, coming to fantasy, do you sometimes catch yourself drifting into some imaginary world that you have created in your mind, or are you very realistic and always present in the moment?
Mm, yeah, I might. I daydream sometimes. I do daydream, and I don't know what I fantasize about mostly. Like, I don't know if I were rich, if I had a huge house, if I was insanely famous, and
Yeah.
I had this huge swimming pool, tennis court, and everything. All this lavish things I dream about, but
Yeah.
it's only wishful thinking, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But still, at least for that brief amount of time, we find some kind of respite from reality, right? We feel a bit of distraction, and that's good, I feel.
Yeah, but
Sometimes.
but uh, it's like you're under a delusion. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, you're just assuming things which would never happen.
Right, right. Yeah, assuming things is not good, but sometimes, this wishful thinking, sometimes
Hmm.
subconsciously, it drives you to at least better your situation. Maybe we might not reach the level that we are dreaming of, but
Right,
at
right,
least
right.
we'll go one
It
step higher
motivates
than
us.
what we are, where we are currently. Right? So
True, that's true. It
subconsciously,
does
it
motivate us.
helps. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
And
nice.
obviously there are some naughty fantasies who doesn't have, so yeah, there are those ones too.
So, when it comes to stories and stuff, right? So, do you like? I know some people who don't like fiction at all. They just don't like it. They're like, it's a waste of time. I only like non-fiction. I want reality and stuff like that.
Mm.
How about you? Do you like fictional stories and situations to read or watch, or do you like non-fiction?
Oh, I like a bit of both. Uh,
Mm.
both the worlds. Uh, uh, but I have read mostly non-fiction books,
Yeah.
those self-help kind of books and
Right.
motivational ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to reading some fictional books now.
Okay. Okay. That's
And
nice.
when it comes to fiction, I guess the TV series and movies, those are the ones that I have watched and I love to watch most.
Okay. Can you recommend some of your favorites?
Like movies or what? Shows.
Yeah, shows that you said you watched and you liked.
Uh, uh, well, my memory is very bad, so I'll have to really think about those.
Okay. No problem.
I watched yesterday this one show on Sony Live, The Triangle of Sadness. It's on Sony Live.
Triangle of Sadness. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it was good. It was good. It was a different story. It
Hmm.
was about a couple who are in the modeling business, and the girl is very famous, she's
Hmm.
popular, and she earns a lot as compared to uh, her boyfriend.
Hmm.
And so they two have uh, some differences between them. The
Okay.
guy has differences, and
Okay.
so it's about them. Then they go to a luxury cruise that
Okay.
his girlfriend gets gifted. She is a very famous influencer, and she gets gifted this luxury cruise. So they
All
go
right.
on that, and there
So,
are
what's the name of this? The Triangle
the
of
triangle of
Sadness.
triangle of sadness.
I will definitely check it out. I would have loved to hear the whole thing, but I just checked the time. We have
Yeah,
a minute more. So, coming to
yeah.
the
I don't
feedback
want
part,
to give any spoilers too, so
right?
it's
It
fine.
sounds very intriguing. So, I'll definitely give it a watch. Okay. So, coming to the feedback, Anurag, definitely you are an advanced level speaker right from the get go. The kind of words that you use, the sentence structures, your sense of humor. Only an advanced speaker, I believe, can introduce this sense of humor into the speech. So you are
Oh, is
able to
it
do
so?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So that's a good thing.
thank
Okay,
you.
that's a wonderful thing. So kudos to you for that. No corrections at all. My diary is completely empty. You make no mistakes. I can vouch for it. And just as an assignment in the session material, from page number 6 to 7, 6 to 11, not 6 to 11,
Vocab.
7 to 11. There are some vocab. Okay, interesting ones like teleportation, telekinesis, telepathy. What are these things? So just go
Mhm.
through it and research and see if there are shows based on this topic and
Mhm.
watch them. All right. So
Sure,
that's the
sure. I
only
will. I
assignment.
will.
Okay. So that's
Yeah,
it.
I will.
Otherwise, fantastic. Great, great job.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I'll
you.
see you. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you.